Well, back here once again, and once again, you'll have to give me the lot numbers, but we have 18-5. I do know that.
Lot 39 and lot 40.
Okay, 39 and 40 here. These would be Hampshire barrows. These would be a Grand Plan from Laird's over there, Grand Entrance Sun that they have, and this would be on a Shoot Me Straight sow that we got from Juice Burns, which would have been their top-selling gilt there 2 years ago. This made our top-selling gilt here in Friday Night Fever, Hampshire gilt there that Brendan North bought there for a family in southern Indiana that got along extremely well there last summer. A pair of barrows also sold extremely good out of this sow, and then just here recently, this sow out of her summer litter just made the champion barrow there at the Georgia National.
Nice.
So doing a very, very good job, really, really high on this litter, and I'm not too sure that this isn't her best litter yet. I think just when you study this 18-5 barrow, one that looks like a show pig, he gives you that kind of exotic look from blade forward that we've talked about in a lot of those Chesters here today. I think he's unique from that standpoint, but still dense in terms of his skeleton, flexibility, and has a hip and hind leg that functions like not a lot of Hampshires do.
Yeah, I think that's really where the pair of Hampshire barrows in here are going to set themselves apart. Is just their build and their pattern, their flexibility, their reach. Study them as they go to the surface, and yet at the same time they're able to reach and put their hind leg where it needs to go. So I think this barrow right here that Clay's on, I think this one's going to feed extremely well for a family. Later maturing kind of a hog that really does have a lot of nice parts and pieces.
Once again, Indiana bred there as well, and their endpoints probably are more like State Fair. These are mid-January type of deals, so probably looking more at, I think they could be good lightweights there at the Summer Spectacular in July, and yet at the same time, I think probably their endpoint there ends up at a State Fair there in August.
Yeah, now we'll jump to the Dash 6.
Okay, this is 18-6. This one would be probably what I would call the more moderate of the pair, especially in terms of his length of body. Absolutely not moderate by any stretch of the imagination, in my opinion, because I think this one's still tall-shouldered and balances extremely well from the side. With that just extra bit of moderation, I think probably just reads with just a little more stoutness of feature. And I think sometimes when we make those legs just a little shorter, sometimes they just read that way. But this one is probably a little bulkier in terms of his make right there. I think spread and density is really, really good in this barrow, and looks like a barrow. I think in terms of his skull, he reads with enough look up there, but still a little more masculine about the skull and the way that you read him there. I think awfully good. Both these barrows are still unique in terms of their pastern set, and certainly don't want to harp on that here throughout the day. But we've kind of got to a point here where we can keep hogs heavy structured and still keep them fairly good in terms of their pastern set. I think this is a unique one there as well.
Yeah, nice pair of barrows, very different. At where they're good, I think that they're very good. I think they're just different types of barrows. You got one's a little more extended and maybe just a shot taller fronted, then you got one that maybe offers just a shot more density in terms of his stoutness and his skull. So buy them how you like them. Nice pair of Hampshire barrows right here. Again, certified Indiana bred. Really should have a good shot there come early August. So you've got lot 39 and lot 40, 18-5 and 18-6. Grand Plan, Shoot Me Straight.